see if you could tell me how you got started with the Vimala system.
I was certified as a hypnotherapist in 1992, and over the next couple of years I was listening to a radio show that used to be very popular in the Bay Area, a radio station called KEST. In the mornings it was all metaphysical self-help programming, and there was a woman named Bonnie Colleen who had a show called Seeing Beyond. She had all these different guests on, and one day I was listening and there was Dr. Vimala Rogers talking about how by changing your handwriting you could change your life. And immediately I was enthralled, and I thought, what a great adjunct to a hypnotherapy practice, that you would help someone move forward in their healing and help them make the shifts, and then that client could then sustain and deepen the effects of the hypnotherapy healing through the handwriting work. And I signed up for training through the Institute of Integral Handwriting Studies, that is the brainchild of Dr. Vimala Rodgers. And obviously that was a long time ago. And what ended up happening, unfortunately, was that it turned out to be a much harder sell than what I imagined. People just aren't interested in writing by hand, especially as time has gone by, as computers have really rooted into our society, and sitting down at a keyboard is so natural, second nature to everyone. And I know with every fiber of my being that writing by hand is an essential mind-body connection, and that by eliminating that from our lives, by eliminating the teaching of cursive in so many elementary schools, we are really doing our kids a disservice. Brain development is affected. It's very sad. But anyway, I'm still a great cheerleader for this. It falls under the umbrella of graphal therapy and personal growth through handwriting changes. And yes, we really can rewire our attitudes, behaviors, and beliefs on a cerebral level by making intentional changes to our handwriting. So there are lots and lots of layers to this. And, the first layer is just starting out by writing by hand, at least once a day. Which is, again, something you tell people, they go, oh. I would do all these talks and people would get so excited about this, and then when I'd say, you have to write by hand, oh.
Now, for you, so you still practice this?
I do.
And was it kind of instantaneous? Did you feel some sort of shift going on within when you first kind of took this on and started practicing it?
Absolutely. When I took that first training, I was assigned a change to my handwriting, few changes. One of them was to triple the size of my writing. Triple the size of my handwriting. And I remember that when I was practicing this and trying this, it was a physical reaction that I was having, and it was causing me anxiety to do this. When I told Vimala about it, she said, why don't you dialogue with your mind using handwriting and find out what's going on? So I thought, that's sort of weird, but what she suggested was that I write the question with my right hand, switch hands, and then let my left hand answer. So I wrote the question, why is it so hard for me? Why is it so anxiety provoking for me to triple the size of my handwriting? And the answer was, people will see me. I was astounded. So this idea that somewhere in my subconscious was this message, people will see me, it was astonishing. And as soon as I saw that, it made the change easier, because I was able to bring it to a conscious level and say, well, I don't have a problem with people seeing me, so I'm going to enlarge my handwriting. In the Vimala system, every stroke of the pen has meaning and purpose. Your margins, how much space you have between the letters, how much space you have between the words, the zones, everything has meaning and nuance, and every single piece of it is designed to support the best in us. It is a character building tool. Most people don't ever realize that how we were taught to write informs us.